Hey guys, Gavin Gear here from UltimateReloader.com. It is time to wrap up the Budget Precision 223 project. The goals for the project were to come in under $600 for a rifle plus optic package plus a complete reloading gear setup. Is it possible? Absolutely. Check the full write-up for the details on what you can spend to put together a kit like this. Now, we started with the rifle. We walked all the way through reloading with the Deluxe Challenger Press kit, and I'll have to say I'm really liking this setup, and it's completely viable for precision work. Plus, it's a lot of fun. I really like the 223 bolt-action rifle concept. Had a lot of AR-15s, done a lot of 223. This is the first time I've owned a rifle in this chambering in bolt action. Let me take a moment to walk through the rifle first. So, the Thompson Center Compass is an affordable package. I've seen people report these after rebates and incentives down in the low 200s, $225, $235, which is pretty amazing because it's got a great adjustable trigger. It's got 5R rifling, which if you're not familiar with, has 5 lands and 5 grooves, which is better for bullet deformation and is better for cleaning. There aren't sharp edges in the rifling that can collect copper fouling and soot, that kind of thing. Carbon fouling. So additionally, it's got the threaded muzzle, which enables you to use a muzzle accessory like a suppressor or a muzzle brake. And this is something that I like to see pretty much as standard equipment nowadays because I tend to use brakes and suppressors, and it's nice to be able, to do that. It's also got a good stock ergonomically. It's free floated, it's pillar bedded. It works really, really well, and the key thing is this rifle shoots really well. I was able to use a variety of ammunition and get results that are quite impressive, really. With factory ammo, I tried some off-the-shelf budget PMC bronze 55 grain ammo, and it did pretty good. I was hovering right around 1 MOA, which I would consider to be a good number for factory ammo, but things just got better when I reloaded ammunition. I'll save that for a little bit later. Other things I like about the rifle are the bases for your scope rings are included. I chose to mount the center point scope to stay on target with my overall budget. It's about $70. It's a 4-16, and it has an illuminated reticle, which I just tried, which I think is kind of interesting. It's both green and red. Good for hunting at dusk, I figure. And it's held its zero well. It's optically really good for the price point. So I would say if you're looking for a precision, low budget rifle, the Thompson Center Compass is a great way to go. And with optics, the center point has worked good. I think this rifle is worthy of spending more. But again, this was all about, coming in at a really low budget. So really happy with the rifle. I'm planning on doing more load development. I'm planning on trying out muzzle accessories. This would be a great varmint hunting rifle, great target shooting rifle, great youth rifle in this particular chambering. Of course, Thompson Center Compass is also available in a variety of chamberings, including 6.5 Creedmoor, which is particularly compelling if you're out hunting and you need to reach out to longer ranges. 6.5 Creedmoor is really, really good, up to about 1,000 yards or beyond. It all depends on kind of your abilities and what it is that you're trying to accomplish. I also have some content on this rifle in .308 Winchester. I actually have 2 of the Compass rifles, and it has done really, really well as well. So check out those resources. The rifle was great. How about reloading? So the Deluxe Challenger Press kit is pretty comprehensive, really. You get a loading manual, you get a scale, you get a powder measure. This powder measure I have mounted to the press, but It's a 7/8 14. I could have mounted it here to this arm on my inline fabrication ultra mount. Ultra mount has worked great for this particular press. It's really easy with the quick change top plate to swap it on and off. That's worked really well. The Ultimate 223 die set from Lee was great. I did have a note. I was using neck lube on the collet sizer for the neck only sizing, and that's not necessary. The way the collet works is basically the collet clamps the neck when it's at the very top of its actuation cycle, so it doesn't slide in the collet per se, and that means you don't need lube, which I think is a huge plus. I did not, however, see big accuracy precision differences between neck only sizing and full length sizing. So for 223 for this particular rifle, I'm not going to particularly focus on that, but I like the neck only sizing in that it's a lot easier and it's a lot smoother, and you deprime at the same time. So it's really up to you what you want to do, and I know sometimes neck only sizing can make a big difference, but every load is different and every rifle is different, so you're really going to have to experiment for yourself. Quick trim worked really well. I had that mounted on the press as well. It's one way to do things. I also tried 2 different methods of priming on press and with the auto bench prime, which is included with the Deluxe Challenger press kit, and I definitely prefer the auto bench prime. It's got better feel, I feel in my particular case, and I also really feel like it's faster. It's really quick to cycle through. You can keep one thumb on the lever, put all your cases through, and it's just really quick. It's really quick to load with primers. You don't have to handle the primers. It's a really great low-cost way to prime. I also have a full video on that. So I found that, speaking of load development, I worked with Benchmark and I worked with Varget, and it's funny enough, I got the best results with the Varget load that I started with, and that was one that I found on the internet that was highly recommended. So let's talk about the results. At the end of the day, this is a precision rifle project. So early on in the fire forming, I had, with my first loads, about a .625, about a 5-inch group. I was down in the 550 range, 550 thousandths for a 5-shot group. I'm doing all 5-shot groups because it's just a better indicator of precision. But with the neck only sized loads and under controlled conditions, the best group that I shot for 5 shots was .332 inches. Yes, that is, roughly a third of an inch. That is, for this type of a budget setup, really amazing. And what I liked about this particular rifle was its consistency. And part of that is just the low recoiling nature of 223 and 5.56 ammo. It's very pleasant to shoot. It's confidence inspiring, and it felt easy to get small groups in the 1/2-inch range. And I was able to go further down to a third of an inch, which is well under the 1 MOA guarantee. So I was particularly happy. Compared to the factory ammo where I was getting about 1 MOA, it really does make a strong case for reloading your own ammunition. So that's it. I'm going to have a lot more information in the write-up. Again, I'll recap the load, the Varget load, where I got the third of an inch 5-shot group. Highly recommend the compass, highly recommend the Lee Deluxe Challenger press kit. And I'm going to continue going with the rifle. This is officially the end of the series, but I'll continue to share other results if I find something notable that's worth sharing. So again, read the full write-up. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have your own experiences you want to share about the Lee Deluxe Challenger press kit or your own Thompson Center compass, please drop a comment. And if you don't want to miss any of the action on UltimateReloader.com, please subscribe to my channel. We got a lot more cool content coming up. Catch y'all later. Until next time, happy shooting and happy reloading.